Hey guys, we are here with Tucker this afternoon. So Tucker and I are working on waiting at the door right now. I make all of my dogs do a sit and a sit, stay, and wait at the door before they get to exit. They don't get to put their nose out the door and just push through and barrel out the door. They have to stay in a sit position and wait until I give them the cue, which is going to be okay, before they're allowed to leave. So you can see Tucker's already getting into the hang of sitting before he gets to leave now. So you can see I usually just do this with pressure and release on the leash, which is just going to be slight pressure on. He sits and pressure off. And then I just start by opening the door just slightly. And if he tries to do that, I'll use my knee and get him into that calmer state of mind. So what we're working on right now is teaching him to basically calm down. You can hear he's still whining a little bit. He's excited to get to leave. He really wants to go outside. So making sure that he knows before we even leave the house, we're not going to leave until you're in a calm state of mind. So I slowly start opening the door again. Right there. Now that's usually a little longer than I'll even make them wait. But of course, since we're in the training steps. Good boy, buddy. Wait. Tucker. Good boy. Wait. Wait. Nope. Alright, so this is all about patience and consistency, making sure he understands that every time we go out, this is what happens. Then he's going to try and stop doing that. He's going to wait until I say, okay, before he gets to come out. Now, even right there, as soon as I walk out the door, he tries to start pulling. I'm not going to allow that, even if we have to go right back out. And I'm going to reposition. So this is up high. We don't want this on his throat. We want it up high, framing his skull. See a big difference. There you go. Sorry, it's hard with one hand. Okay. So right off the bat, you can see, even with just these little 2 fingers worth of pressure, how he responds to that already. So we're teaching him he doesn't get to just start barreling, right? He has to be calm, even though he's excited to go use the bathroom or just sniff around, whatever it may be. He's got to be calm. Now, if there's ever, see, there's tense pressure right now. We don't get to go anywhere like that, ever. He needs to learn that there is never, ever, ever going to be a time where we're going to move forward when there is pressure on the slip lead, right? So you can see we want it, nice and loose. Keep it positioned nice and high up. And then your safety will go right about there so that when it releases, it's not so loose. See how that slid down so quick? But you also don't want it so tight that there's, not that much. Now this is a pretty worn in leash, so I can put the safety pretty low and it doesn't stick as much. Okay. Right, but so even when we go out to use the bathroom, just because they're not in a nice perfect heel right now, they still, bless you, they still need to learn that they don't get to just, pull forward. So perfect, right there, there's solidly. Now I don't have anything, I can do this just on my pinky, right? So as soon as that much force turns on, so he's going to try and pull, right? Pinky's worth of pressure, that's all I needed to tell him on and off, right? So I think of it like a lawnmower, just telling him, nope, we don't get to move forward when it's like that. Now, so right there, okay? He tries to start pulling forward. If you just move and you let him do this, right? He's gonna pull. That's what he's used to being able to do. But if you show him instead that when there's a loose slip lead like this, and every time it goes there, you kind of just pull it back towards you. Like, you kind of pull him in towards you and then release that tension, right? So on and off, right? But the off is so important. A lot of times people just do this and like pull them back to where you have to it's just a quick pop and release. And you can see now we're just kind of like walking around. So see right there, on and off, right? So just enough to let him know, no, I don't allow that. That's not okay. So all in all, Mr. Tucker is doing a great job. He's getting along great with all the other dogs. He's doing well with learning pressure and release. He's doing really well with waiting at the door, with his sit stays. So all in all, he is doing a great job. Follow along for more progress, and we will let you know how he's doing along the way. Hope you have a good one. Say bye, Tucker. Say bye. So